Alright, here we are, back again. This is a test of what the YouTube video I saw said were the best low light settings for the DJI Osmo Action 4. I am testing it now. I'm in the forest. It's like after 7. I'm hiking. I just did a whole video before this in another setting, in another situation. Basically, I went for a little walk, a little evening dog walk, and just to the beginning of the forest to see if the normal settings that I would keep the camera in, how that performs at this level of light. And now I am in the woods where I film a lot of videos. I'm frequently in the woods somewhere, and I want to see how this performs in a low light setting. So basically I want to see if it's better in low light and has better image stabilization than my phone. I think my phone is probably a good baseline. If you don't know, every single video except for the ones labeled GoPro were filmed with my phone camera, whatever my phone was at the time, because they go back a few years. And it's all held in my hand. I'm not using a gimbal or a mount or anything really. So if this fancy action camera can't do better than my phone, I'm probably not going to keep it. That's not really worth it, right? That's ridiculous. So this is me testing out what this looks like. I'm looking at it in a little picture preview thing, and so far I'm not particularly impressed. I can't see anything in this little picture preview that it shows you. Not a single thing. I can see the sky, but I can't see. I don't know. I might make this a short video, because if it is just dark and unviewable, I don't want to waste my time, because this does shoot in 4K, so it's something my phone can't do. And it's going to take a minute just to put this in on my computer and then transfer it to YouTube or watch it or whatever. And if it's unviewable, I'd rather do less of that than more of it. But I'm also using the little mini hand mount thingy. I showed it at the end of the last video, but I don't know if that was visible because I just walked into the forest and I don't know how good the low light visibility is. Actually, I might switch back to the neck mount. So I talked a lot about the neck mount in the other video. I like it because it's hands-free. And I think if this became a camera I used for a lot of hiking videos, or even just walking around videos, I would tend towards using the neck mount more than any other mount. So I do want to test that. Last bit of this hand mount. I hope this is producing visible footage and isn't all a big waste of my time. Alright, I'm going to switch this over. Okay, now it's in the neck mount. And I actually already feel a lot better not having to hold it, walking more normally. I think a probable downside to this is since it's right up against me, there's going to be a lot of breathing noise, but that's not new for my videos. I'm always huffing and puffing in these. It's pretty freaking humid today, so even though it's late, it's still pretty warm. It's 80 something and very humid. I can. Hey, pal. Good dogs. Who wants treats? Here, what's treat? Treat for you. Treat for you. I'm putting you on leash. Dasher. On leash. All right. We're in the woods. I made a lot of these types of videos where I'm just walking the dogs in the woods on a nice woods hike, all filmed with a phone camera and a handful with a GoPro. And like I said, I'll be so disappointed if this is less visible than my cell phone. I guess technically the cell phone's more expensive, but geez, you know, this is something for future consideration. Is like the square I'm trying to circle is my videos are mostly walking with the dogs in the woods. A lot of the time it's early in the morning or it's late at night and it's in inclement weather. Like it might be rainy, might be about to rain, whatever. So there's low light and I'm hiking, or at the very least walking. So I need good image stabilization. Oh, mosquitoes eating me up. Come on. And, you know, I'm outside. So I'm looking for something that has really good low light performance and really good image stabilization. And like, it would be cool if I could get that in action camera. A camera I wouldn't have to worry about too much because I am outside, right? And I was hoping that this could be it. The DJI Osmo Action 4. Other camera I was looking at is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Because it has stellar low light performance. And it's like a little mechanical camera on a gimbal arm. So that adds a lot of great image stabilization. The only thing it isn't is like really rugged. It's actually, from all the reviews I've seen, pretty fragile. The lenses aren't replaceable. The battery's not replaceable. So there's like a worry that, you know, I don't know if I take it out and it starts raining, what will happen? Or God forbid I drop it. So it's kind of like, and it's a way more expensive camera. You know, it's an expensive little piece of equipment. And then anything else would be like start to get into the $1,000 range. And I'm not thinking about that right now. So I have been hearing some noises in the woods as I've been walking the dogs. And those noises could be like, do you hear that? I have no idea what that is. It could be like kids playing and screaming. That's why the dogs are on a leash. Because I'm like a little bit nervous about what we're going to see up ahead. It is getting late in the evening. And it's getting dark. It's like dusk right now. And it's even darker in the woods. So a lot of people aren't out in the woods like this at this time of day. Other option is it could be a coyote. Coyotes make all kinds of weird noises. And at a distance, maybe it could sound like a person screaming. So those are my top two options. I don't really want to think about any other. Well, no, third option. I'm hearing noises from a distant car or noises from a distant neighborhood that aren't actually in these woods. They're just echoing to me. So those are my options. And I won't consider any others. It's one of those three. Kids playing in the woods, a coyote, or kids playing not in the woods, but close enough that I still hear it. Anyway, once again, really, really hope that this is giving me usable footage. If so, I think this is a really good test, because I don't think I'll be in much darker situations than this. As I already said in the first video, all of the videos demonstrating the DJI Osmo Action 4's low light performance tend to be in like urban situations at night. So you'll be like walking down a city street, or like filming from like a car or motorcycle, and you have, so it's nighttime, it's actually dark, and you have lights from cars and from street lights and from like the roadway. And that's kind of a different situation from the low light performance I need, which is like, oh, morning dove, we just startled. Sorry, buddy. Which is like, I mean, I'm not out in pitch black, but I am in the forest where there's pretty close canopy, tree cover, so it's dark, and there are no light sources here, right? So I'm just like and because I'm like walking over uneven terrain in the woods, image stabilization becomes an issue. So I really, I didn't really have a great way of knowing how well this camera would perform until I took it into this very specific scenario of putting it on after 7 p.m. and going for a little woods walk with the dogs, like I like to do. So, yeah. I think at this point, I think this is enough footage to have a good idea of what it looks like in the woods. If it's getting good quality images now, it will be fine in most of the circumstances that I would use it. So I might cut it here, just because if this is less visible than what I film with my phone, there's probably nothing to see. And, it's kind of annoying. It's just kind of a big waste of space and resources. This tree fell across the path. That's crazy. The dogs, mosquitoes. Sorry, dogs, I'm coming. I'm just trying to. Oh. They're like, what are you doing? Like, just walk over it, or under it, like we did. Why are you so clumsy and slow? Why are you so unathletic? You slow us down. I'm sorry, dogs. Sorry. Yaddy. Yadkin. I might turn it back on when I get to the... Well, no, I probably won't. I'll just put this in my pocket. I was like, I could turn it off for the walk home, because that won't be in the woods. But that's interesting. Alright. Well, those mysterious noises I heard. So that sounds like distant coyotes. Interesting. Very interesting. But, see, part of me hasn't cut it, because, if you can see stuff, oh shit. I had this that fell, and it was facing my chest. That's terrible. This is definitely not usable. Okay, actually, maybe this is good. I don't know. I never know. It's impossible to know. Whew, look at this. Look at those pups. Look at how cute. I also am pretty out this little mount. I'm like, what's a good position to keep this in? This is me, it's tilted pretty forward, and this is it pretty flush against my chest. Is this just filming the sky? Is this filming anything in front of me? And is this just filming the dirt in the ground? Future me, make an assessment. Oh, that time it fell. There we go. That's the Yadkin and Dasher. Is this visible? Is this a good angle? Alright, I think I'm gonna cut it. These mosquitoes are killing me. And we're just gonna concentrate on getting out of the woods as fast as we can. Because it's late, it's humid, and there's bugs. And I love bugs a lot. But they are biting me. And I can't focus unswatting them, and filming at the same time. And also it's kind of weird talking to myself out loud like this. I'm like worried I'll run into another person and they'll think that I'm some weirdo freak. Because like I'm filming something, I'm narrating to an unseen audience in my camera. I feel like I hear voices up ahead. It's going to be really creepy if there are no people anywhere else on the trail. And I've just been hearing things this whole time. That's crazy. Or I'm crazy. What is that? I swear I hear people. Not right now. I did. But it is really late for people to be out here. Alright, I've been saying I'm going to cut the camera feed for a while now. This time I'm actually going to do it. Like I said, hope this is good footage. Hope this all works out. Hope we can see everything. Yeah, I can have the stick wrapped up in the leash and whatnot. Okay, how about this? I'll walk till I get up ahead, because there's a little bit of a clearing here, and like I want to see what this looks like when you suddenly get a little bit more light, like right here. It's a little bit more light attenuation in forest than there has been. Is this suddenly a lot more visible? Does this suddenly look a lot better? Has it been not visible this whole time and now it suddenly slightly is? Or is it like been visible this whole time? It's just a little bit better. There's a little bit more light in this spot where this giant trees fell down. Created a little break in the canopy. Jeez. So that's a problem with not having this flush against my chest, is it does tend to fall forward. I have to, oh no, I could just tighten this screw here and stop that. So that's me. It's a user error issue. This is a big tree. Okay. Alright. So, video hasn't worked in all these situations. Bullshit. I tripped over a root. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it. For real. Alright. I hope this all worked. If not, I'll probably return this camera. And if you, well, it's probably you, Mom, watching this. Mom, did I waste my money or did I not? Is this usable footage? Like, if it's super bad, I probably won't even post it. You know? Like, if it's just totally black for 15 minutes, then I won't even post it. But let me know. Let me know what you think of the shaky cam. And I mean, generally, and also specifically, compare it to how much shaky cam I usually have, just holding the phone with my hands, and the level of visibility, because a lot of my videos are filmed in the woods and evening, so I'm right about this time. All right, bye.